5 seconds, try and guess who it is. The first quote is, "Action is eloquence." 5, 4, 3, 2. They're all pretty hard. That one was said by William Shakespeare.
Oh, Willie.
Yeah, William Shakespeare. Yeah, you buddy. Our next speaker this afternoon actually is a past championship lemonade maker of 3 different banana belt countries. Well, not round, but he is someone who has, like Hamlet, dealt with the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, and in that case he can empathize with people dealing with troublesome situations and what have you. Presenting a speech based on project number 5 from the basic manual, Your Body Speaks, please welcome, giving a speech entitled Making Lemonade, Tim the Tie Guy Bowens.
Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and elite guests. How many of you have ever heard the saying, if life gives you a lemon, make lemonade?
Sure.
How many of you have actually used that saying? Isn't that a great saying? It really is. But what does that really mean? If life gives you a lemon, make lemonade. How do you do that? That is the question. Well, in order to take that lemon that life hands you and to make lemonade, you need 2 other ingredients. You need sugar and you need water. And with those 3 ingredients today, I'm going to make the 3 points of my speech. Lemons, sugar, and water. Now, what does lemon represent in this scenario? Well, of course, it represents misfortune. Lawrence J. Peter, the man who established the Peter Principle, made this statement. He said, fortune only knocks once, but misfortune is much more patient. It was a normal, typical Tuesday in July of 1994. I worked my normal workday for 9 hours. I took my normal, usual route home. I parked my truck in my usual spot in the driveway. I walked through the garage and entered the kitchen. And as I entered, the phone was ringing. I picked it up and began to talk on the phone with a friend of my wife's who had some information that he wanted to pass on to her. I took the note down, took the information, and for some reason or other got caught up in the kitchen for a few more minutes. As I made my way from the kitchen toward the master bedroom, on the locked door of our master bedroom is a envelope, a non-typical envelope taped to the door. I pulled it off, opened the envelope, and pulled the note out. As I began to read the note, it said something like this. It's not about you, it's about me. I need to go find myself. I'm leaving you and I'm never coming back. Patsy. I was stunned. I was shocked. I was shattered. I literally stumbled over to the couch and sat down. In stunned silence, from 30 to maybe 45 minutes, I was absolutely devastated. I had not seen it coming. After I finally started to wrap my head around the idea, I called my best friend Jean. I said, Jean, Patsy has left me and she's not coming back. Well, he immediately got in his car and came over, and he sat there with me that evening, and we talked on for hours and hours. For about a week, I was totally a mess. I took time off work. I couldn't function. Then I began to realize, okay, what am I going to do with this that's happened to me? Life didn't just hand me a lemonade, folks. It dumped the whole dump truck on me. What am I going to do with this? Well, that brings us to the second point, the sugar. The sugar is a positive attitude. Now, we each and every one of us, when life hands us a lemon, we have two choices. We can either take a negative attitude or a positive attitude. Well, the sugar in the lemonade is the positive attitude. And so I then began to talk to myself and think and say, okay, she's moved on. She's not going to come back. Believe me, folks, I knew that. That's how she was. She's not coming back. What am I going to do with my life? Am I going to let this crush me? Am I going to let this make me, I lack a word. Is it going to devastate me or what? So I then chose to take a positive attitude and began to, okay, well, what good can come out of this? What can I do to move forward from this? And then that brings us to step number 3, or ingredient number 3, the water. And water represents change. Change is the only constant in life, according to Heraclitus. And so I then had to make a choice. Am I going to move forward? Am I going to start changing? Am I going to realize, okay, I'm in a new situation. I either can move forward and change into what I'm going to be in this situation, or I can stagnate, I can stop, and I can do nothing. What am I going to do? And so I then began to change. Allow that situation to change me. Folks, each and every one of us are going to get lemons in our life. There's no doubt about it. Sometimes we're going to get a dump truck full of lemons dumped on us. What are we going to do about that? Are we going to take the lemons that life has given us, add that positive attitude, allow the water of change to work through us, or not? Are we going to stop and stagnate, or are we going to make lemonade? Mr. Toastmaster.
Okay, 1 minute.